Hi everyone, this is Kay and the Collective Soul Tarot. Welcome back to the channel for another minute tarot card reading using the Egyptian Lenormand card deck, and it's with all its healing properties. We're going to talk about this particular spread of 7 cards. With this first card of Tree, I had to pull the card from the bottom of the deck, which would be essentially the card before the top of the deck for this particular card. Okay, so I'm going to introduce and then I'll start interpreting the messages for you. And this is going to be possibly a strong Crosswatcher reading. Okay, just kind of letting you know where your person is at. All right, and what may be revealed to you either very soon or very near, like right now, I mean, or in very near time. Okay, so the first card we have is the Tree, which is the same as the regular Lenormand. The Clouds is the same, Fish is the same, Anchor is the same, Child's the same, Clover is the same, Desert Fox is Fox, Rider is the same. All right, I'm going to start interpreting the messages for you right now. So we're starting with the Tree card. Tree is about stability and longevity, health and whatever. But in this card, we're talking about strength, steady, stable, longevity. Steady and stable is the thing. Now, this is a news card. Something's coming to you. It's supposed to be, what is it that's coming to you? Well, the news is coming to this person. They're going to be receiving some news from either through a person coming to meet with them. You know, it could be like a career prospect. It could be a, what do you call those hunters? Job hunters? Job hunters, no. You know the one that goes out looking for people? Yeah, that one. Looking for someone for their company to hire. Yeah. Anyways, it could be someone like that. So this is about this person getting a job, a strong and steady, stable job. Now the concern was before that if they wanted to have a fresh, brand new start in their life and take a risk to remove their mask, to live authentically, right? Whether it's just for themselves or, and generally it's for somebody else too, right? Love readings. They wanted this. They wanted this, but it was like they just were so unclear right here, the Clouds, of how they could be with you. I say this, a Crosswatcher reading, how they could move towards you, be with you, and still be able to support themselves and or you too, to support the relationship. The Anchor card is a work card. It's about bringing things grounded, you know, steady and stable too. It's a grounding card, just like the Tree one is. So what has happened is the Sun side is facing this side. The Cloud side was facing this side, all right? They were unclear as to how they would be able to move towards you and be a provider, you know, to be able to have things paid for. The roof, the clothes, the utilities, and everything else, okay? So it's become clear now with this news that's come towards them. Somebody or something has brought information, news to them that is going, it's reliable information. It's reliable information. They have been told that they've been asked if they want to accept a particular job or a position. All right, somewhere else, like in a different area of where they're living. Might be even in their work, different area of what they do for work. So that's come clear to them. It's clear now. It's clear how what was not clear before is clear now. They know they have a job. They know they have a place, a way to earn an income. They have learned that now, and so they're feeling quite grounded, quite solid, you know, happy, because this Child card here is a fresh new start, and it's and having a perspective that things can actually work out, you know, if you put it to the divine to help you find the solutions. If you just can't find it on your own, we're always encouraged to give it to Source so that Source can source it out, right? And so they have the divine, because if being with you, Crosswatcher, with this person that you're watching this reading about, if they're meant to be with you, then the divine is going to make that happen. And it looks like the divine is making that happen, because they have, I mean, this is the major area of one's life, right? Knowing how they're going to earn the money they need in order to live the kind of life that they deserve to live, with or without anyone, right? So if that's really important to the person to have an appropriate means of work, employment, then the divine is like bringing it all together for this person so they can have a fresh start. And that fresh start is also bringing in a fresh perspective, a new perspective, because they were feeling they weren't feeling too optimistic without knowing how all this would work for them. How could they move to you? Let's say maybe the two of you live quite a distance apart. Perhaps you live in another country, or even across the water in another country. They have a lot of red tape to go through. Never mind the red tape in the passport to emigrate, right? But they have to have somewhere to get employment. They need to be able to be employed in that country, and to be in a job that's going to provide them the quality of living that they deserve to have and would want to have, so that they're not struggling over there in the new country, right? So that was a major concern for them. They are feeling so much better now because they've been made an offer. The news is coming, or has come to them, and they are going to make a fresh new start, taking a risk and a gamble to come towards you and rip off their mask, basically, is what this is saying. They've been pretending to be somebody they're not, which means they've been pretending with not staying in communication with you, not letting you know what's been going on in their life. Because I would imagine that if this is that important to them, which it should be, if they're moving to another country and they have to have all the I's dotted and the T's crossed, right? All the diplomatic, governmental documentation, passports and work visas and all that sort of stuff. If that needs to be in place, because where they're going, they need to be able to make a living so that they can pay for what their roof over their head and whatnot. That would be a major concern to them. Now they didn't want to let you know that they were working on it, just in case it didn't come out. Now put it this way. This person has come to the point where they're saying, okay, if it's meant to be, God or whatever you're talking to, they're talking to as the divine in their life. If it's meant to be, show me, that kind of thing. If it's meant to be that I be with this person because I feel like in my heart I need to be there, but I got this dilemma, right? I got this major dilemma. How I'm going to make money? I can't see it. How's that going to happen? So unless I have a job, this is the work card, anchor one. Unless I have a job where I'm making a living, I don't know how I'm going to be able to do it. How am I going to be with that person who lives way the heck over there, right? And then God, so they've left it up to God. And in the meantime, they're saying that if God does manage to orchestrate that which needs to be in place, then I know that being with this person is where I'm meant to be. And I don't mean the fox, okay? But ripping the mask off for you, Crosswatcher, to be able to reveal their true nature to you, their true selves now, authentic self, that they love you. They've been thinking about you, been wanting to be with you for such a long time, but they haven't been able to say a dang word because they just felt like is going to be an impossible task. And so, but their heart keeps aching for it. They keep thinking about you all the time. So they've got to the point where they say, I can't not be pessimistic. I got to at least give God a chance, right? I got to at least give the divine a chance to prove to me that yes, I am indeed supposed to go that direction and be with whoever you are, Crosswatcher. Okay? I mean, this is beautiful. This is fantastic. I'm so happy for you, but I'm happy for them because that's a major burden to bear, knowing what your heart is calling out for, and you just don't know how. You can't. But that is the very that's the very scenario you know, a life situation where we are meant to truly tap into the divine to help us with that, because the divine is the ultimate solver, problem solver, right? Because where the divine can see where everyone is and what every resource is, and what day it is that the resource is going to show up, and someone's going to bring or some news to you about it, and the divine knows all that. We don't know that stuff from our perspective, our tiny perspective. So this is just like so magical. It's magical. It's miraculous. I'm so happy for you both, and you know, all crosswatchers who are dealing with something like this. Your person has got a way to make a living and to support themselves in their new location, wherever that is, that happens to be either near you or with you somewhere. That will be for another day, right? But this is fantastic. I sure hope you enjoyed this, and check in with you again tomorrow. Don't you love the Egyptian Lenormand? Bye for now.